Can you tell me what's the most valuable currency?
A booty.
No, motherfucker, it's time! It's the one form of money that we spend our entire life to progress into more important matters like going to school, doing a 9 to 5, or watching anime. In a world governed by time, picking up one of the most time-consuming forms of entertainment was probably not the smartest decision you could have made, but oh well, there's always worse. The medium was able to capture the hearts of so many people with the multitude of captivating art styles that got us addicted to beating the shit out of our wallets to get all of this merchandise. And through time, these characters' stories were able to resonate with us because of just how much production went into this. There's the animation team that's wishing to see their family for the first time since the production started. There's the crack audio engineer that low-key should be on some type of list to figure out how they learn how to make half of these questionable sounds. There's the voice actors that either get treated like deities if they're on the sub side, or like demons if they're on the dub side. Alex, you're awesome. And there's the music team that gets to make certified bangers for me to play for my neighbors. All of these people are the reason why anime is so goated. So why would someone decide to ditch all of that just to read black and white pages? Remember how much I kept hammering the importance of time? Well, manga respects your time a lot more than anime does by giving you the ability to control your own pacing. Since, I don't know if anyone noticed, but mangas are actually books. You take that back, you liar! I know, it's hard to believe it, but you have to trust me. As a kid, I'm pretty sure that most of us never actually read the books that our school would assign us, cause reading is simply insufferable. Honestly, reading feels like one of the most unoptimized forms to consume media because of how much effort goes into enjoying it. Hell, if you really think about it, you're just staring at a piece of tree's corpse for hours, imagining scenarios like an insane person. Like teachers will straight up look into your eyes and tell you to finish this 1,000-page book for the next day and then expect us to not throw that damn book at their face for even suggesting that. But there would be those few times where they would suggest us a comic book, and for some reason when you introduce images, your brain just forgets that time is even a factor. In the case of manga, consuming it feels like you just unlock how to put your life on 2x speed because of just how efficient the pacing of manga is. The short and concise format allows you to enjoy the medium in the most strangest spots in your life, like the typical manga chapter reading in the bathroom during your break, or to interrupt some spicy time with your significant other. The readers additionally benefit from witnessing the start and end of a series. When watching anime, it often feels like you're stuck in a limbo every time that a series has reached its season finale, because you don't know if the studio has reached a profitable margin to entertain the idea of another season. It's why you get so many series that are stuck in season 1 hell, compared to your 1000 idol anime that's on their 8th season and their 3rd gacha game. But with manga, you usually get a weekly or monthly scheduled chapter that continues to progress the story without having to deal with filler that feels too artificial in most cases. Though manga also has ways to extend a series way beyond welcome, but that's not every series. But at least it's way easier to skim through the fat compared to getting strapped to a chair to watch 20 minutes of the Baki narrator yap to me about straight up nonsense. Plus, having the option of having the series physically really boosts your attachment to it, because it feels way more material. You get to stare at the gorgeous manga cover and the mind-blowing 8K resolution illustrations from your eyeball as opposed to some AI upscaler. Especially since you're getting the original source material, you often get small interactions with the author drawing fun scenarios on their current headspace while making their work.
That's why he's the GOAT!
Also, they include a small explanation for some of the confusing moments, almost like one of those channels that you see after watching a movie. It's always fun to see the reaction of a community to a serious moment being turned into a meme, and with manga, that switch is almost instant. Which at the same time kinda sucks for anime watchers to be aware of spoilers just because BearClapper64 thought it was funny to post a fan animation of the protagonist getting put in a stall trap. And on the topic of fan animation, it's so crazy how talented some of these fan animators are. Like in some cases, they low-key raise my expectation of some of their anime counterparts so high, cause man, if they don't use this exact same song for the anime, I'm starting a riot. Which pushes the idea of censorship into the conversation. In most cases, manga has way looser rules regarding gore and sexual themes. In manga, you could get a full bloody illustration of a person being decapitated with a sword, but in the anime version, they would give it the Mickey Mouse treatment, in case little Timmy's parents saw what he was watching. And honestly, why is he even watching that in the first place? I feel like there's a fine line between trying to make it more digestible to a new audience of anime watchers, and straight up butchering the work of the original artist in the name of public reception. But maybe that's just me. Tell me in the comments if you prefer watching anime or reading manga. And tell me why, I'm curious. Later.